Okay, today we are going to look at templates. Now, templates are your savior. Okay, I'm telling you, templates are going to save you from all kinds of headaches and hassles as you go along the way when you're creating websites. Now, the beauty of a template is that we create one page, and then we get to apply it to multiple pages. And we keep areas of it static, meaning they don't change. Okay? But we have designated areas that do change, like the content areas would change. What are some areas that wouldn't change with a template? Navigation. Okay. Anything else?
The copyright at the bottom.
The footer information at the bottom, right, would not change. Your logo or your slogan, if you have one at the top, that's not going to change. So when we are working with templates, a lot of times people think about templates as I create a page and I save it and then I save it as a new name. So I always have that template always available. And if you were in my 110, that's what you did, right? We used it over and over and over again. But Dreamweaver handles templates differently. So what we do is we create a template. There's a sequence of events that we have to follow. And let's say that I'm going to create a template with a logo. I'm going to put a slogan here. I'm going to put a navigation system in here, a menu system in here. Down here I'm going to have a footer. Right? And in here we have all of our content. It's a lovely thing. And so we save this as a template. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put in here a smiley face or two here. You get the idea, right? Okay. So what I'm going to do next is I save my template, and then I'm going to open up another page. And I'm going to take this template and I'm going to apply it to this blank page. What's going to come over is this. Okay? Because what I have done is I have told the template, these are areas that I want to proliferate on every page in this area as well. Okay? So then I open another page. I do the same thing, right? What happens is I end up with a page where everything is exactly the same. So that's the other part of it, right? When you have to start editing multiple pages, let's say I make a change in the menu, I decide I want this one to be, I don't want this to be home, I want it to be products instead, right? So if I come into the template and I change this to products and I save it, the minute I save it, this happens. Okay, so we reduce our headaches by not having to edit multiple pages. We edit only the template file, and it proliferates those changes onto all of the other pages that the template has been applied to. Now, one other beautiful thing about templates is our style sheets. We also apply our style sheets to the template. We do not apply it here. We do not apply it here. I have students that's pulling his hair out because he's showing up with two style sheets attached to his pages. And I told him, you don't need two styles, they're exactly the same. Take them away. He can't delete them because it's attached to the template. We can't figure out that it's attached to the template. So we're having these conversations to try and get him to understand that you attach one to the template. You don't attach another one to the page unless it's a completely different style sheet and it applies to those areas that are going to change. Everybody get that? Because we can have multiple style sheets. It's not actually recommended to do that, but we can do that. So we'll only have one style sheet. We attach the style sheet to this, and that's the only style sheet we need to attach. So we're done, right? We've attached one style sheet, we're finished. We don't have to mess with other style sheets. We're attaching them along the way. So this is how life becomes so much easier for a web designer using Dreamweaver templates. Okay, so we're going to put this into action. So what I'd like you to do is you're going to create a folder called TMP Practice. Put in your CSS folder, put in your images folder as well.